Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. um, so I wanted to come, I'm going to give it a minute or so, but I want to talk to you about how to network and attract qualified leads. So there's some really great networking events, even if you're going on like Clubhouse, which is a really good, busy platform right now. If you're going on Clubhouse or want to know how to network in a way that's going to attract qualified people, hear me when I say there's a couple of things. So you're in the program, right? We talk about focus forward. So first thing is to focus forward, be solution oriented, reverse engineer, and then of course, experiential experience. So let's break it down, right? This is how I do everything. So what's the outcome that we want when we're networking? We're going to set an intention, right? So maybe the intention is to connect with potential referrals. Maybe the connection is to connect with clients, okay? When you're going to these events, you have to ask yourself before you start to engage with them, what is it that you want them to do once you connect with them? Okay, for example, like with me, what we want them to do is book a call, right? We do high ticket sales. And so knowing that I want them to book a call, what questions do I have to ask in order to get there? Now, let's look at the first thing, focus forward. Your goal that you're trying to meet either for the week or for the month. Okay, so for instance, maybe you have a $5,000 program. That $5,000 program, you're trying to generate $100,000, right? So what does that come to? So if your monthly income is $100,000, you would need 20 clients, okay? And so I want you to think about connecting with, if you need to sell 20 clients, then you need to connect with either 30 or 40 people. And so you want to be able to connect with as many people as you can in order to reach that goal, right? Okay, so maybe your income goal is a little bit lower. So say your income goal is, maybe your income goal is say $20,000 a month and you have a $1,500 commission or fee, whatever it may be. So that means that if you want to make, say, $20,000 a month, you divide that by 1,500 and you need 13 clients. So if you need 13 clients, then you have to put it in your head that you probably have to connect with about 30 or 40 people, depending on the audience, the specificity of who is in that particular group. Now, you all have a product or service that you're selling. And because you have a product or service that you're selling, that one event that I'm going to share in the group in a little bit, there's called Women's Virtual Event that happens every 2 weeks. And so it's a really, really great opportunity for you to connect there and have conversation and just go through the flow, right? Experience it, practice, 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 practice. The more you can practice, then the more you're going to be able to connect with the right people. And the more you talk about it, the more things are going to start to refine for you in your head. So focus forward. What's the goal that you're trying to meet? How many clients do you want to get to? The outcome when you're networking, what is it that you want them to do when you connect with them? Now let's talk about the attraction. I am a resource for those who fill in the blank. I am a resource for those who, let's share my screen. I'll put it on a whiteboard. This way. There we go. I don't know, I got some crazy song in my head today. Okay, so text. I want to text. Why can't I text? That's not nice. There we go. So focus forward. The very first thing that we talk about is the goal, the monthly goal monthly goal you're working towards. Okay. The next thing is intention, right? So when you're networking, the intention is that you want to connect with who? Who do you want to connect with? And what do you want them to do if they're a connection for you, if they're a qualified lead? right? So for us, we do a breakthrough call. If you're not using a calendar link, a suggestion, schedule once. I think there's a free version there. So what happens is you can schedule once, and it connects with you. You can connect it to whatever calendar platform, bless you, whatever calendar, bless you, whatever calendar or platform. Holy cow, are you okay? You can connect the schedule once calendar to any calendar platform that you use. But if for instance, like myself, we do a breakthrough call, then I can immediately, while I'm in conversation with them virtually, I can send them the link to that call. Okay. Now, next, let me see if I can get an underline here. First, we want to know where we're going. Nope, can't get an underline. Okay, no big deal. Next, we want to be able to attract. Okay, so in the attraction, right, you're going to, or let me put it this way, solution, right? Be the solution. So you're attracting people that have what problem, right? I'll give you an example. In my case, we attract people that have struggle selling, fears of rejection, stuck at one income level. Okay, that's who I'm trying to attract. Now, being that solution, let me move this up. Can I move this up? Yep. Being the solution, I'm going to come over on this side. In order to know the solution, in order to know what solution is that you help people achieve, you have to know what struggles they go through. And so where am I at? So being that solution, I help them to overcome challenges. And there's so many ways that I can say this, but overcome challenges. Overcome challenges, work less, and earn more. We want you to be able to double and triple your monthly revenue. Okay, so now let's put it together. If you're going into this networking group and you're going to introduce yourself, we can look at it from this regards. Ready? Here I am. I am a resource for those who struggle with, you fill in the blanks. Name 3 things, 2 to 3. Name 2 to 3 things. And want, name 2 to 3 things. And lastly, and the most important part that so many people leave out, right, is the CTA, call to action. Here's the question, do you know anyone like this that you can refer, or are you yourself having some challenges? You're looking to make the connection, okay? By attracting the qualified leads, it means that you have a specific, this specificity here. How do I highlight this? Spotlight it. Can I spotlight it? I don't know how to spotlight it. So I don't know at the moment how to spotlight it, but anyway, so the question becomes or how you ask that question is, I am a resource for those who struggle with blank, right? And again, go back and name 2 or 3 things that want blank, 2 or 3 things. And again, the most important thing is the CTA, is the call to action. Now, as you get further into the program, you're going to see that the ask, right? We can't forget to ask, and to make sure that you have specific things that you want to ask in the direction of whatever you want them to do. Because what happens is people make the connection, but they never really they come in and they say, well, I'm Gina Yarrish, I'm a realtor, all right? But it doesn't really mean anything. I'm Gina Yarrish, I'm a sales training specialist. That's great. But what they really want to know, it's not about who you are, but it's about what you can do for them. So I'm a resource for those people that struggle with fears of selling and want nothing more than to double and triple their revenue. Do you know anyone like this, or is this yourself, someone that would like more information? And you need to have the call to action. Hi, Bonnie. How are you, babe? Sorry, I needed to continue my thought there for a few minutes.
I'm wonderful. Good to find you, and I'm excited to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, well, I've been on for about the last 15 minutes. And so this is meant to be like a 30-minute call. We've put some information here in the screen that talks about when you're networking, how to attract those qualified leads. And so we broke down in the first part of the program, we talk about the focus forward technique. And this is, so in the top one here, it says focus forward. What's your monthly goal that you're working towards? We want to know that. The intention, so when you're networking, what's your intention? Who do you want to connect with, and what do you want them to do if they're a qualified lead, right? And so in our case, we say, well, we bring them to a breakthrough call. In your case, you're going to bring them to a call about insurance, right?
Right.
And so do you have, Bonnie, a calendar link, or do you just schedule it?
Right now, I'm just scheduling it, but I do plan on setting up with one of those calendar links so it's available that they can easily click on it and set something up for convenient, I guess, for them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so I did put as a suggestion here, schedule once. I love it. And it makes it really easy because, when you're sending out emails, or, you're sending out, posts or something, you can always put the connection there on the bottom. So people can easily just make an appointment with you, which is nice.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And there's not a lot of back and forth,
Yeah.
playing tag team,
Yeah.
what's available, what's not kind of stuff.
Exactly. The third week of the program, we talk about being solution oriented. You want to be the solution and attracting people that have a problem, right? What's the problem that they have? So as an example, with us, it's, we have people that come to us because of struggles with selling, fears of being rejected, stuck at one income level. I mean, we have a laundry list, and we market to a certain, we'll test out and pilot certain things to see what works best. Now, the solution is that we help them overcome those challenges and work less and earn more. Our goal is to help them be able to double and triple their monthly revenue. So now when we're going out to the networking event, going out to network with people, it's not a matter of, hi, my name is Gina, I'm a sales training specialist. That's great. But I'm also, I'm more than that. So I'm a resource for those people who struggle with, that want to be able to blank, and do you know somebody? Does that make sense, Bonnie?
Yes, yes.
How about if we role play and do yours?
I don't know that I have mine yet. I'm kind of the idiot in the room going, hi, this is Bonnie, and I work for New York Life and I sell insurance. So.
Come on, babe. This is perfect, because you know what? We want to be able to help you as much as we can, because the more clarity you get, the easier this becomes.
Yes.
So what's your monthly target?
Currently it is 10,000.
Okay. Do you know what particular product that you could sell that you enjoy selling, that gives you a great amount of income?
I would say the annuity seems to give me, I mean, depending, of course, on the amount, but the annuity is one that I do enjoy. I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I would say whole life is a little bit perhaps easier, but it's got all the underwriting involved.
Mm-hmm.
So takes a little longer.
If we talk about the annuity, what's your average commission?
The commission is 3.5%.
So depending on how much they put in, so if they put in 10,000, you get 300.
Right.
Or is that 3,000? I got my zeros.
No, it would be the lower.
300. Okay.
Yeah. I'm hoping they put in something like 150 or 200,000 is the goal. But yes, it's just as easy to do 10,000 one as 100,000 one.
Yes. What's the rate of the annuities that your people are getting their return on?
That varies as to the product. I've been doing the fixed, the future, it's like not so much fixed, but it's a future income annuity where they have a span of time. And I should know that by heart, but I'm learning. And I believe the amount is probably around 4%. I'm guessing. I believe it's around that.
Okay, I would really seriously check that out, because if it is 4%, then that would be, you and I have talked about, like, what's one way I can get myself into the market. It's not about selling all of the different products, but if you get really good at selling one product, then get really good at selling one product. And so how do you, if your monthly goal is $10,000 a month, let me reverse engineer this. Why can't I figure this out? So if you want to be able, for every, all right, so 100, and you get 3% of that annuity. So you really have, in order to hit that 10,000 mark monthly, you have to, I want to say, you have to get about 320,000 a month at 3%, or actually maybe 325.
Well, it's 3.5%. If I did like 300,000, I would be coming up just over what I'm looking for. And that's straight commission. Right now, being new, I'm getting an additional boost through the company for my first year.
Okay.
So if I do fall short of that, but it's mindset wise, yes, I would need to focus on at least 300,000. And what I'm looking for, what I'm targeting is people that are either like rolling over 401ks or getting ready to retire. So they're moving money that's already existing in IRAs or 401ks and trying to put it in a safe place with a guaranteed income.
So my question to you is that, does it have to be anyone that has a 401k, or can it not be someone that has money in the savings?
Absolutely. It can certainly be that. And I do have one of those already. Yes.
Okay. So let's just play this out for a moment. Our goal is $10,000 a month. And so you have to be able to generate about $300,000 in funds in order to make your $10,000.
Yes.
So if you could find, say, 50,000, like, even so, yes, the absolute goal would find one person for 300,000, right?
That would make my day.
Yeah. And it's definitely possible where you put so if you're looking to hit high-end people, then you have to position yourself into high-end groups.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
There's a great group in Canada that I can send you that I'm affiliated with, that I would say there's lots of investors. So I would find investment groups, real estate groups, money groups, things like that. to be a part of and connect with and be a resource for them, right? In order to generate additional income or generate what the group in Canada is about cash flow. So I think you'd be a great fit for that. So we've got your monthly income. So the intention is, what do you want them to do if they're a qualified lead?
What I would want them to do, I would want them to open up an annuity. Maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Yep. So this is perfect. I love it. So remember that, we're going to connect with somebody and they're a qualified lead, but then what do you want them to do next? What's that next step so you can make the sale?
I would say the next step is to show them value, become a resource, have them trust me in order to show them solutions that I feel might serve them best. And so I would think I would need to establish some kind of a trust or a value prior to offering any kind of products that I would want to put them in.
Yes and no, right? I mean, you can establish trust by being a confident businesswoman and just having a conversation. We didn't know each other and you trusted me, right?
True.
Okay. So then, I mean, what would be so let me phrase this a different way. What would be the fastest way, right? Because the least amount of steps to get us the most results. So if you met someone at the networking group and you made your introduction and they say, oh, I mean, I'm someone that would like that, would like to be a part of that annuity, what would you say to them?
I would suggest that we set up a time to get together to talk, to learn a little bit more about what they need, what's going to work for them.
There you go. Okay. So now, because this is a networking event, right? How you connect with them is next, right? That's that next key. So I would highly suggest either having a phone number. You get their phone number, right? Don't just give your phone number out, but you get their phone number, or
Yes.
You have a link prepared to share with them and say, if it's okay with you, I'll share my link now and I can wait and see that it works so we can get you on the calendar.
Okay.
All right. So we're having the conversation, but we have to know what we want them to do next, not just introduce ourselves and then hope that somebody reaches out to us.
Okay.
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 So good job so far. Now let's be the solution. What problem do people have with money right now?
Right now, I would say forever, they're afraid of what might happen to it. They don't have enough of it or feel they don't have enough of it.
Okay, let's flip the question around. What is it about people that have money that they're looking to gain?
Well, they're always looking to gain more money, I would assume, but they want a safe place. They don't want to lose the money. To me, it's a fear of loss. So,
Okay, so think about it. So in attracting them to one problem, do you think it's the fear of losing money, like in the market?
I would say that's a strong one right now.
Right. So it's not only just the fear of loss, right? Because if these people that you want to be able to attract that have money and they have a fear of losing, it's not a matter of losing the money, but it's losing the money where? In the market.
Right.
Okay.
So be a market alternative.
There you go. So now, being that solution, you want to be able to help them overcome those challenges, right? By offering them this type of annuity that's earning, and you can, and please verify 4%, because if you are, I probably have a few people I can send you. Because 4% right now is fantastic, because I don't think anything else is offering as high as that. So how would you phrase this, knowing that you can be a solution for them? So I help them, and I put this at the top or at the middle of the page, if you can see it here. It says, I am a resource for those who struggle with. So in your case, Let's change this around a little bit. Gosh, my eyes are itchy today. The sun is out. I don't know. Maybe things are popping or blooming or something. Absolutely crazy. Let's move this over. Can I move this over? No, I can't move this over. Da 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 da. Uh-oh. There we go. Can I move this? No, I can't move this. Can I copy this? No, I can't copy this. So I'm going to try and put it over here. I am a resource for those who have what, Bonnie?
Who have, I'll say retirement funds might be a overall.
Okay.
I guess I could just say money, but
Uh-huh.
the target group I'm looking at, this is money they've set aside for retirement is really who I'm most comfortable with.
Okay, so I am a resource for those who have retirement funds, who have
Savings, maybe, I don't know.
well, I guess the question becomes is, if they have retirement funds and if they have retirement funds more often or not, they're in a 401k. If they take their money out of a 401k, can they put it in an annuity with no penalties?
Yeah, they can roll it over. Yes.
Roll it over. And so what would be the advantage of rolling it into the annuity?
The annuity could provide a lifetime income.
Mm-hmm.
It protects them from the downside of a market, unless, of course, you're in a variable annuity. That's a different animal.
Okay.
And they also can, with New York Life, they can participate with dividends in the annuity.
Okay.
So it becomes also a death benefit. They could also link long-term care to the annuity on certain products.
Okay. So I'm a resource for those who have 401k and fear the market downside, or who fear losing money in the market and wants security, dividends, and 4+% return. Okay. You see how that's very specific?
Yes.
Okay. So now when you're going into this network event and you're introducing yourself to different people, and I'm a resource for those who have 401k and feel losing their money in the market and want security, dividends, and 4% plus return, what would be the question you would ask them at this point in order to see if they're an ideal client?
I would ask them, do they currently have a 401k? But that would be really direct.
Well, that's okay if it's direct, but remember the call to action, right? The call to action is that you want to be able to get these people while you're in that networking event.
Right. So tapping into maybe some existing fear that they have in that situation.
Overthinking it, babe. Keep it simple.
Oh,
yeah. So, and one of the weeks you're going to learn about asking questions, right, to get the clients that you want. So, prior to you coming in the call, if you look in the lower right-hand corner, it says important CTA. CTA meaning call to action. Do you know anyone like this that you can refer, or are you yourself having? So you wouldn't say these challenges. In your case, do you know anyone that has similar challenges in looking for a 4% return? Or you yourself having fears and want a 4% return? Does that make sense?
yes.
So once we get it dialed in, let's see if I can change the color on this. Do you feel more confident about going into Let's make it green because we're talking about money. Does that feel more comfortable to you going into a networking, a group, and then you're introducing yourself? Hi, my name is Bonnie. I'm a resource for those who have 401ks and fear of losing fear losing money in the market and want security, dividends, and a 4% return. Do you happen to know anyone, or you yourself having those fears and want a 4% return? What do you think they're going to say?
I would be surprised if they didn't say, well, yeah, or that's interesting, or gee, I'd like to learn more, or something.
Now, are you getting this?
Yes, yes.
Excellent.
Now, may I ask,
Sure.
when I'm introducing myself,
Yeah.
it's because of my current licensing, I can't say I'm any kind of a financial planner of any kind.
Okay.
So would sticking with agent be advised, or is there another way I can term that so it doesn't sound like, ew, insurance agent?
Yeah. What about, you don't have your security license, so you can't say financial advisor.
Right, correct.
Consult.
We'll be there soon, I hope, within the next 2 to 3 months, but at this point, I cannot.
You could say insurance consultant,
Okay,
right?
I'm writing this down.
Or you could, if retirement is your niche, then you could write down retirement consultant. Or, I'm Bonnie, I'm a retirement consultant with whatever company that you work for, and I'm a resource for those who have 401ks, blah, 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 blah.
Got it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much more clarity and confidence do you have interacting now? One being,
Make it sound real easy, Gina. You really, really do.
okay, so what's hard about it?
Not having practiced this, I think you've made it very clear.
Mhm.
And I think if I just start saying it, like for no reason, looking in the mirror in the bathroom and just randomly saying it, I think it'll come out smooth. Right now, not smooth. So
Okay.
I just need practice.
So why don't you introduce yourself to us?
Hi, my name is Bonnie Burialt. I'm a retirement consultant with New York Life. I'm a resource for those who have 401ks and fear losing money in the market and want security, dividends, and 4% return. Do you know anyone or yourself having fears and are interested in 4% return?
Okay. Now I want you to think about for a second, Bonnie, your focus, was it on yourself or was it on the client?
My focus was reading.
Okay.
So myself.
Okay. So as long as your focus is on yourself, how does it feel?
Fake.
Yes. I want you to think about that there's a person that's standing in front of you that just lost $50,000 in the market, and they fear that they're going to lose more money in the market and they don't know who to turn to.
Okay.
Okay. And then go back and introduce yourself.
All right.
Somebody standing in front of you. I don't care if you have to put your hand on your heart and just open up your heart and just know that in your mind, you're here to help this person. It's not about you, but it's about helping the person that's in front of you, or helping the people that are going to be in front of you.
Okay. Well, my name is Bonnie Burial, and I'm a retirement consultant with New York Life. And I like to be a resource for those who have a 401k that are in fear of losing money in the market. If you're interested in wanting some security, dividends, 4% return, I would love to talk to you about this and see how I can help you.
Don't change it, because as soon as you start to think about changing it, you've gone off in a different, like, if you're thinking about, no, we don't want them to think about, we want them to know that this is what they want.
Okay.
So again, stay heart-centered. Person in front of you needs your help. they can continue to lose their retirement if they don't get help, and you're the person that can help them. Okay, it's not
Okay.
about you, it's not about how smart you are, it's not about how pretty you are, it's about what you can do for them, and you're the person that can help them. Okay,
Okay.
try again.
My name's Bonnie Barrielt, and I'm a retirement consultant with New York Life. I'm a resource for those who have 401k and fear losing money in the market and want security, dividends, 4% return. Do you know anyone or yourself having fears and want a 4% return?
How did that feel?
A little better?
Uh-huh.
A little, did it sound a little better?
It sounded fantastic.
Okay.
You have to understand there's a psychological reason why we've worded it the way that we did, right? We've talked about what they're going to connect with is the pain.
Yes.
So as soon as you resonate with the pain of fear of losing money in the market, someone just went, I'm listening.
That's me. Yeah.
I'm listening,
Mhm.
right? And wait a minute, you're going to give me security, dividends, and maybe a 4% return? How do I have a call with you?
Okay.
Okay. Keep it, remember, there's that old saying, KISS, KISS. Keep it simple and stupid. This is simple and stupid.
Okay.
The more simple that you can make it without the nervousness comes up because we start to change all the words, and then we kind of like a fish out of water.
Yes.
Because we're not focused on something specific. This is something very specific.
Got it.
So I would go in the mirror and I would record this and put it in the Facebook group. So there's 2 Facebook groups that you're associated with. One is how to make $1 million in sales and close clients quickly. And the
Yes.
other one is the private group, which is for our students only, which we just started that group. So we're trying to get everyone to go there. But that's the marketing sales from the inside out. I would post this in the $1 million group because I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get clients out of there. So now we're not pitching anybody, right?
Right.
We're not going in there saying, hey, I've got a product to sell, I want to sell you, but we're becoming a resource for somebody that, look, if anybody in this group is having challenges with their 401k, let me be that resource. If you have fears of losing your money in the market and you want nothing more but to feel secure, have dividends and a 4% return, well, let me know, here's how I can be reached. Show me your come off camera there, darling.
Oh my goodness, no.
Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it.
Gina, I love you, but you're recording this, and I would.
Come on, girl. You can do it. Come off of the camera. Remember, this is all about selling. So
I know, but please remember, I am not camera acceptable today.
okay.
I'm lucky I'm here and upright and doing my thing.
I know. Unfortunately, you just had a loss, and I'm terribly sorry for that. My heart goes out.
Thank you. Yeah. My heart goes out for my uncle. 60 years married. Poor thing.
That's going to be a hard road.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. But I would normally be on camera. I'm with you there, but today, not today.
No, that's okay. So was this valuable for you, Bonnie?
Yes. Everything you do, I really, really enjoy. And I've got to get in the swing of when you have things. So we're going to be talking Thursday, I think it is. Okay. And so I need to get my rhythm with you so I can not miss any of these meetings.
Sounds good. I want you to get your rhythm, not only with talking with me, but talking with other people.
Yes. Yep.
If you stick with this for the next 30 days, minimum 30 days, in your mind, your intention is to connect with at least amount of people that have the most amount of money that you can help.
Yes.
And you could even say that my intention is to connect with the least amount of people with the most amount of money.
We had a saying at my old job. It was, we don't want all the clients. We just want the good ones.
That's cute. Very cute. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for coming. This went a little bit longer than I wanted, but that's okay. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you. We are going to put it in the Mastering Sales, and we're going to put it up in the Kajabi platform so other people can view it as well. And hopefully this is beneficial to them. There is a women's networking event coming up, so we'll share the details there. And I would have every intention to make sure that you're there and participate in the networking.
Okay, and is that this evening?
No, so well, so tonight is not a networking event. Tonight we're going to be doing a session in the arena with horses. The objection or the title is about communication and how important it is.
And where would I find that?
Hang on one second. If you go, I thought they made a video. Hold on, let me stop the recording here. Stop sharing. Put us in gallery. Okay, everybody, this should be really helpful to you. Go in the Mastering Sales group and post your resource and who you are a resource for. And get into the networking groups. Remember that the networking groups that you want to get in are the ones that have the clients that you want, not necessarily the groups that you feel comfortable entering. All right, see you all soon.